Hey everyone, my name is Draconix, and welcome back to Chivalry Medieval Warfare, the third stage of the group stages. This time it will be TPL 2 versus Team VK. This is going to be a good one, and this is actually right after the TPL 2 versus Berserkers, so for you this will be like a day or two apart, but for me it's instantaneous, and it's a lot of work. My throat is sore as hell, but we must soldier on. Now, as usual, these guys are just going to get warmed up and get everyone in. So we will return when they get into Kendo. Jump cut, please. Welcome back, everyone. We are about to get Kendo underway. Looks like TPL will send forward Inspector first. And VK will counteract with Stockholm. Inspector getting those hits in, he's got the speed. And Stockholm does fall. VK is going to send forward their own man-at-arms, which is Mod. We've seen Mod before, he's an excellent dodger, but he couldn't stand against Inspector. Inspector is very hurt. He has to do well against Cyanide. Cyanide is having great difficulty, but he does take down Inspector. Next to step forward for TPL is Babar. Cyanide is very winded. He's going to get stunned any minute now, but no, he goes down. VK will next send in Uber. And he gets hit early on. Nice feint. Never thought I'd say that. One hit for either of them will bring them down. But Uber gets the hit. Next step forward for TPL is Julio. He goes for the feint. It does work. Oh, but a nice turnaround by Uber brings down Julio. Ass cold, I believe. No, he's not the last one. He's the second last. Nice feint by Uber. Whoa, the rainbow did not connect. Oh, Uber. He went for the challenge and failed. Dr. Apple is the last. He has to kill 2 TPLs. He gets the one. Can he bring down the last, which is TPL King Domus? But now he falls. King Domus takes the kill, and TPL takes Kendo. They get to choose the map and which side to attack or defend on. What will it be, boys? If it's Dark Forest, I'm going to shoot someone. Apparently they're going for Dark Forest and they're going to be attacking. Oh joy! Well, jump cut please. Okay, Dark Forest is underway. Looks like once again TPL going for the 4 people rush while 1 stays behind to push the cart. Does seem to be a good tactic when it comes to Dark Forest competitive gameplay. Oh, Stockholm takes off the head of Babar as first blood. Cyanide coming in to take another one. Uber brings down King Domus, and Cyanide finishes TPL off by killing Julio. And Stockholm just wanted to kill that archer. Dr. Apple gonna be sniping. He's gonna fall back. He doesn't like what he sees. TPL gonna take some damage from that fire pot. King Domus manages to bring down Stockholm. Uber trades himself. And it looks like TPL will gain control of the cart and push it further. Inspector killing Dr. Apple. VK throwing oil pots and axes. Uber killing Mod with the throwing axe. As Cold takes down Uber. Stockholm gets a double before falling to Babar. And Cyanide is in a 2-on-1 and he falls to Babar. VK going to be rushing in quick. They don't want that car to move any further. Did I say car or cart? I meant cart, whichever way. It's a 3-on-1 triangle formation. It's now a square box and Mod takes the kill on King Domus. Ascald going to be crab walking around. He was just waiting for his team. They're now going to make a push. Throw balls being exchanged. You can see the trail. Cyanide going balls deep. Stockholm going to back him up. 2 of VK has fallen. Can they make a comeback? Uber helping his teammate. Takes down King Domus. Cyanide doing well to King Julio, but ends up trading himself. And Babar takes the kill. Uber has to be quick to kill this player. Or, yep, he will get double teamed. Whoa. Nice shot by Dr. Apple. Mod's going to come in to try and take on this knight. And he does successfully kill Ass Cold. So if I'm speaking too quick, it's really difficult to keep up. It really is. A one lone knight. There's just going to be A and D all over the place. Just waiting for his team. They still have 6 minutes to make something happen. This is very doable. Looks like Stockholm killed Inspector. But he does fall to Julio. 2-on-2. Oh! Mod and Uber killing the person they were fighting simultaneously. Gonna be a 2-on-1. Can you do it, King Domus? No, you can't. You fall to Uber. It's gonna be quite difficult for TPL right now. Because they have to go straight through VK spawn. If VK were clever, they would try and hold them off more aggressively. Because if VK all did fall, they would still have time to come out of spawn and go to the cart. But because they are so defensive, if they die here, they're not going to have time to come back and reinforce. Oil pot, going to cause damage. No, they just want to push the cart, they don't want to fight. Whoa, TPL getting wiped off the map, only one more remains, and he falls to Uber. 5 minutes now remain. Dr. Apple going to be watching. See if he can snipe. Great shot. Did not connect though. Let's zoom in. He's not going to hit anyone. I think TPL are going to go 4 to the right and 1 to the left. Maybe this one is going to try and just get to the cart undetected. So far he's doing a good job of it. Yep, he snuck round. It worked. He's not even going to fight the archer, he's just going to push the cart. Very well played by TPL. They took VK completely by surprise. And even though VK killed their forces, this one TPL did manage to get the cart there. That gave him a lot of time. Now, let's have a look how everyone's doing. Cyanide is the clear MVP and highest fragger for Team VK. Babar takes highest fragger and MVP, although now it is Inspector who is MVP. VK gonna go aggressive. All that's left is that archer to push the cart. Whoa! What the fuck happened to his body? Jesus Christ! Yeah, I think Inspector was just as surprised as I was. Stockholm must have been a baseball player before he started playing Chivalry, because that was some kind of swing he did. Cyanide gonna take an axe. Oh, they try and gank Ass Cold, but he does manage to take down Stockholm. And he takes down Uber as well, he gets a nice double. Babar ends his streak though by team killing him. Dr. Apple using his sniping pair, but Uber takes it with a nice throwing axe. Uber's going to take on Julio. Stockholm comes in for support. Stockholm manages to slice down Inspector, but does fall to a throwing axe thrown by Ass Cold. It's going to be Mod and Uber to take down this knight. And Mod gets the kill on King Domus. Uber and Mod together. Can they handle this 2-on-2? No! Uber falls. Ass Cold takes a nice kill on him. Oh, Dr. Apple headshots Ass Cold. Julio throwing axe in Mod. Inspector doing well to kill Dr. Apple. Stockholm's having a little bit of trouble fighting this polearm. And he's going to get attacked from behind if he isn't careful. It's a 3-on-1. He will likely fall, and he does, to Julio. Mod is surrounded and falls to... Yep, it's Julio. And he gets a double. That cart has definitely got pushed far. It is now past VK spawn. Nice fight by Stockholm, brings down Julio. Mod supported him, manages to take down Babar, and Dr. Apple sniping King Domus. 10.5 minutes remain. This is where it gets tricky for TPL, because they have to march straight through VK spawn. But once again, if VK was clever enough to push forward aggressive, they would have plenty of time to die and come and reinforce the cart. But this map is so open, who knows where TPL would come from and try and push the cart. Dr. Apple, with the help of Stockholm, gets a nice kill. And VK are just going to chill. Just going to play really defensive. Now TPL does have to come down here to push the cart. They have to come down here, or they can come from over the top. But this is where they must come, and VK know this. They see them trying to go around the side. Yep, not going to chase them, just going to wait for them to drop down. Oh, but it was a fake. Yep, they still sent one to go over the top like that. Dr. Apple trades himself. VK holding on, and Uber takes the kill on Babar, wiping TPL off the map. Can TPL handle this very defensive form that VK is throwing at them? Throw balls being exchanged. Preparing to get into melee range. Uber falls to Ass Cold. Stockholm picks up a kill. King Domus was on so low health there. Dr. Apple, I believe that was a double for him. Dr. Apple going to push up aggressive, try and snipe. No, he's going to fall back. He must have missed a shot. He's not comfortable going really aggressive. Well, looks like someone switched to the maul. It was Cyanide. And he gets a double with the maul. Can he make it a triple? No. Oh, yeah, he does. Cyanide with a triple. Takes down Ass Cold. Time is ticking down. Just over 7 minutes now remains. Dr. Apple looks like he likes to push forward aggressive and see if he can do any early damage, because that will help his team a lot. Oh damn, that's a javelin to the thigh. Javelins do cause a hell of a lot of damage though. And Inspector spearing Cyanide like he's a fish. Only one VK remains, and it was an archer. He couldn't do much. I don't think VK will have time to get to that cart. They're going to try though. They're going to go as quick as they can, try and cut through as many of TPL as they possibly can, and try and stop that cart. They might be able to do it. They're dilly-dallying. They can't afford to do that. And Cyanide hammers Ass Cold into the ground, and they did successfully retake it. That's difficult to do at that point, and it's really going to help them. There is now a very small arch for TPL to come through. There is no sneaking around and getting to the cart without VK knowing. Dr. Apple doesn't have to push too far forward now to do early damage. He can just wait. Throw balls being exchanged. Oh, that's a throwing axe to the neck. How are you alive, sir? Cyanide with the maul. He's deadly. Gets a double. Uber with also a double. But Dr. Apple takes it away from them. Nobody got a triple. Five minutes now remain. It should start. Yeah, TPL should start worrying just a little bit. I believe that was a crossbow bolt from Dr. Apple. Inspector's hurt. Oh, it looks like Dr. Apple's placed down his shield. Just going to hide behind it every time he needs to reload. Throwables. Preparing to get into melee range. There it is. Uber Tits taking down Ass Cold. Cyanide with a double. Stockholm killing Julio. Babar does manage to take one of VK down, but Stockholm with a double brings down Babar. Now that one push took a whole minute. So that means if TPL keep up on this path, they only have enough time for 4 more pushes. Oh, looks like somebody took an arrow or a javelin. I think Inspector, yep, he switched to... Oh! He took a hit. That looked like it was the head, but it mustn't have been, or else he would have been dead. As always, throw balls. What would be a good thing to do is destroy that shield. So then Dr. Apple wouldn't have anything to hide behind. Oh, Mod with a triple. Damn. Oh, he put up his shield. He wants to keep it. Stockholm's going to go hunting. And he gets the kill on Inspector. Yep, another push that lasted 1 whole minute. Can Dr. Apple do anything? No, he's going to fall back. He's going to take a shot. Doesn't hit anything. It looks like TPL's archer is hiding behind that rock. So VK have the big advantage now. All they have to do is play time. Just try and keep their casualties to an absolute minimum. Throw balls, no middle range. Ubertits stabs Ascold, but oh! Inspector headshots his own team. And Uber kills his own team. Oh, Uber gets a double with a TK. He kills 2 of his own team. That was bad. That could have been very bad for VK. And look, another push that lasted about a minute. Oh, Mod sneaking up behind Inspector. Cuts him down in his prime. One lone knight is just going to run forward. Oh no, he's got support. Looks like Dr. Apple has took up a high ground position. Mod doing well to kill Ascold, and Dr. Apple stabbing Julio. Just over a minute. TPL have to make something happen. Dr. Apple again gets 2 nice shots on Babar. Come on, it is 1 minute in this now. TPL, I think this will be their last push. They don't have time for another one. At the rate they go, it takes a whole minute for a push to start and end. And the timer is still ticking down. It doesn't help that TPL takes damage early on from Draconix. King Thomas team killing Babar. Julio just managed to get a kill on Cyanide, but Uber is helping. Manages to kill Ascold. Oh my god! Only 1 left, and that push was so good. But Mod killing King Thomas. That will be it. They don't have time for another push. That is GG right there. But we have to see if VK can get further than this now. They are going to have to get to 97% of the way there to beat TPL's push. It's going to be a close one. Now, I don't know whether I'll have time to make this 1 whole video or 2 parts. So if there's a sudden cut and this is the end of the video, then that's the reason why. Okay, roles are going to be reversed. VK are going to be trying to push. What setup are they going to go for the cart? Yeah, it's that must be standard for competitive. Just 4 push and 1 stay behind. Throwables being exchanged. Oh, somebody took a bad hit. I think that was Cyanide. Mod and Stockholm gank King Thomas and bring him down. Mod, Jesus Christ, with a nice double. Stockholm also gets a double. Can he get a triple? No, it's Mod that gets the triple. Takes it by killing Julio. Now, for VK to be successful, they have to get 97% of the way on the next part of the objective. I'm not gonna lie, I moved my head to dodge that javelin. I feel ashamed now. Julio killing Dr. Apple. Stockholm does take revenge though. And he takes off the head of Julio. And once again TPL have been wiped off the map. And that cart is going to move further. Inspector going to try and cause as much damage as he can with those javelins. I don't think he's got many left though. There are the Mario jumps again. Oh, Dr. Apple with a headshot, Julio, and King Thomas team killing Inspector. Ascold is going to try and hold out here for as long as he can to wait for his team. And he does manage to kill Stockholm, but does fall to cyanide. Oh, Dr. Apple with another double shot on Baba. And already the cart is past the first objective. Now, just as a reminder, the cart does have to go to 97% for VK to take the whole match. Now let's have a look at the scoreboard. Inspector is MVP and highest fragger for TPL. And it looks like it's between Mod and Stockholm. Now it's Stockholm for MVP and highest fragger. That ragdoll though, he's just slowly rolling down the hill. What? That's crazy. VK not gonna push, they're just gonna stay together by the cart. Gonna force TPL to push them. TPL are very dispersed here, but they are gonna try and gank. Oh, they couldn't do it. VK are just too well together as a team. Wherever there's a gap, they are there supporting it. Dr. Apple missing with the crossbow. Throwables as usual. Near melee range. Uber's hurt. Can he take someone with him? Oh, but Cyanide comes in and helps. But Inspector sniping Uber. Cyanide still holding on, manages to kill Julio. He's going to have trouble with his archer. The archer has so much speed. And now a knight comes in. But he didn't need it. Inspector takes the kill. Mod stood still for too long and Inspector shoots him point blank range. Dr. Apple just can try and do some really early damage so that his team can push up and really start the hurting. They do have 15 minutes. Plenty of time. Oh, Inspector! Headshot Stockholm, that's a nice shot. But it's going to be a 3-on-1, and it's an archer that's in the 3-on-1. It's not going to go well for him, and he falls to Uber. Oh! Headshot with a throwing axe. That is going to hurt. Cyanide decapitates the bar, but does fall to a throwing axe thrown by Ascold. And King Thomas finishes off Uber. VK has been wiped off of the map. And I really need to turn my light on. It is dark as fuck in here. And wires are falling. God damn it, so unprofessional. Inspector causing damage. No, that's not Inspector. I'm getting people mixed up. That is Dr. Apple. I get confused because the roles have been reversed. Silly Draconix. Gonna cause some damage with those throwing axes. Stockholm picks off the bar. Ascold decapitates Stockholm. Mod really needs to come in and help his teammates if anything's going to happen. And Cyanide gets a nice double, and he will push that cart. He's going to try and use his shield to deflect those arrows. And Dr. Apple, wow, nice shot on Baba's head. Cyanide, very clever. He's just going to try and keep himself alive. And Uber comes in and saves him from Julio. Oh, King Domus, nice target switch there. But Uber was all on his own and falls to Ass Cold and Inspector sniping Mod. Now you see, this is what I was talking about before. TPL are going to engage early. Because you see, even if they all die right here, right now, their spawn is there. They have time to respawn and reinforce the cart. But what they have to look out for, pushing up this far, is anyone flanking them and pushing the cart without them knowing. Cyanide striking down Baba, but trades himself. Stockholm killing Ass Cold. Gets a double by decapitating Domus, and a triple by killing Julio. And the cart will get pushed. Almost 80%. It's looking bad for TPL. There is still 12 minutes in this. VK is going to push up. Oh, Dr. Apple killing his own teammate. Not going to help his team at all. Cyanide and Dr. Apple going to try and help each other. This knight is having trouble fighting an archer. Oh, Inspector with a nice drag stab kills Cyanide. And Inspector gets a double by killing Dr. Apple. I think about if they push it 18% more of the way, they've won. Inspector pushed up, really aggressive. Could backfire. Yeah, it backfired. Takes an insta throwing axe to the face. That's going to mess up his good looks. Stockholm with a big charge, does a lot of damage. Whoa, Cyanide with a double. Dr. Apple sniping Inspector in the head. Stockholm, my god, he's a monster. And Cyanide killing Julio. That cart is going to go further than 97% of the way. It will even go on to the next objective. TPL cannot stop that. There it is. That's pretty much GG right there. It's just for the fun now. It's just for kills. It's all over. The match goes to Team VK. They got to the third objective. Unfortunately for TPL, they were so close to the third part, but it just wasn't in it. VK are the winners, and they really deserved it. They played so well. So GG, WP, well played. And that's pretty much it. Let's have a look at how everyone did. Ass Cold going 12-12 as MVP and highest fragger, but Stockholm is clear for highest fragger and MVP for Team VK. Well deserved, Team VK. Well done. And that'll be it for this for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll see you all on the battlefield. Take care. Hello again. And not only did VK get further than TPL, but they finished the map. I just thought that needed to go in the video. Wow, they went above and beyond to win, so well played VK, and VK OP. It's going to be good to see their future matches. Once again everyone, take care.